Ah,
Hello.
how
Just having a little
nice
plug.
is it that it just starts? And it's not
Yes,
like
'cause we
doing
did it-
all the buffering.
So as you guys know, we've been having technical problems for the last couple of weeks. But anyway, we're on and we're live. And how are you?
We are live. We've got our customary Starbucks and Ching Ching, and Mark's hasn't spilt anywhere.
So for the first time in about 2 weeks, I haven't come back. Normally it comes like this. Well, I say normally, for the last 2 days, it comes like this, and it's down to about here. So then I have my cut and it's all spilt down here, it's all spilt in the bag. So it's good actually to have a nice full cup, all clean.
Mm-hmm. And not spilt anywhere.
And small spilt anywhere.
So what did you get?
Karen, hello.
Hi.
Good evening. How are you?
I hope you're well.
Did you have a good week?
What did you get?
I've gone for coconut latte, one of my favourites. Well, I did like the oat milk as well, but I tried to avoid the dairy. I don't know why, but I just prefer the taste of this.
Okay.
And what did Madame get?
I got my traditional caramel frappuccino. I got semi-skimmed milk. I got a venti.
Now, what Kelly likes to do is, although it looks lovely and venti and stuff like this, look at the drizzle on that. But you do have a sweet tooth, to be fair.
I do.
So she does like the sweet tooth. So how have you guys been? All been good? All been well? I hope everything's good. So Karen says, I'm fine. What have you guys been up to?
Well, I have been sort of editing some videos, and I've been doing some studying. So back to studying. You've been working really hard and studying.
Yeah, so mine, I'm afraid, is so boring. It's work and study. I've not been out anywhere at all. Although we did go for a nice little walk in the park.
We have been for a couple of walks, actually. That's been
nice.
quite nice.
And the weather has actually been quite nice. So obviously it's dark now here at UK time, but it has been quite mild recently. And tomorrow is supposed to be a nice sunny day.
Chilly, but we're south. We're southeast, as they say, south.
February and what do you expect, I suppose?
Yeah, so we are hoping that, we know, so we watched the weather, so we're hoping it's still not going to rain, because they said it wasn't going to rain, so
no.
Well, we'll see. I hope you like my ears. So obviously, as we're drawing ever closer to Valentine's Day. Hey, Healing Vibrations, Aoife, how have you been?
You been? How? Yeah, you good? It's nice to see you back. We're just asking how everybody's doing, how everybody's week's been thus far.
And I've got my red. I love this colour, to be quite honest.
It's nice,
I really quite like this.
It's almost like was it burgundy?
Yeah, like a burgundy and maroon. So I really like these colour ears. And we're drawing ever closer to Valentine's Day.
Karen likes your ears.
Oh, thank you very much. And yeah, things like that. So I've been editing some videos, so I don't know if anybody's kept up. We pushed out I was able to push out the Brighton ones. And so we had the cake from Julien Plumard, but what we didn't show you is we went back to Julien Plumard on the way home when we were going back to the station, and we bought their cakes that they did. I thought we had videoed it, but we hadn't. But the cakes there, which I mentioned on the last live, his cakes are amazing. They are really, really good. The one that you see on the video, the Black Forest, they don't actually do Black Forest Gatto. Mark just asked them, and they said, we can actually do a Black Forest Gatto for you. So Mark said, yeah, go ahead. So that's why. But it wasn't a proper Black Forest Gatto in the sense that there wasn't cherry jam in it because there should be. So inside the cake, you should have cherry jam and you should have cream. But there wasn't. There was chocolate. I don't know if it was like a chocolate ganache or a chocolate cream.
Karen, thank you so much. Karen said she loved the Brighton vlog.
Oh, thank you.
So for those of you not familiar with Julien Plumard, I'd only heard about it. So Kelly and I do watch all the Bake Off spin-offs. As you know, you've got the Great British Bake Off. There's also you've also got the Bake Off Junior Bake Off, and you've also got Bake Off the Professionals. Now, in Bake Off the Professionals, one of the contestants, I think it was last year, was a guy called Julien Plumard, who actually run a shop called, in his own name, Julien Plumard. So when I went, because Kelly likes it as well, when we went to Brighton, I saw his stall, and I thought, oh God, so I phoned them up. I'd like to think he answered, but I couldn't be sure. And took the order. And I said, "Do you do Black Forest Gatto cake, which is Kelly's favourite?" He said, "I can do it." He being, I don't know who, but someone said the chef can do it for you, and he did. And funny enough, when I went to pick it up, I could see him in the back, but he was in the back. He wasn't actually.
He wasn't
serving
out
at the
on front. But the thing was, it was a nice cake, but it wasn't a Black Forest cake. What they had done, they had put some cherries on top and put kirsch in the cake. I'm assuming, or flavorings, similar flavorings of kirsch on the cake. So there wasn't actually any black cherries in the cake, or there wasn't any black cherry jam in the cake, and there wasn't any cream inside the cake. There was only cream on the outside of the cake. But it was very nice, and the macarons on it was. I thought the macarons were going to be soft, but they weren't. They were still quite crisp, actually.
Well, you can tell it's not a. You don't normally get macarons on a Black Forest Gatto cake, but there you go.
Yeah.
So, oh, good. Eva says she's good.
Oh, bless you.
I'm glad you're doing well. Nice to see you as well.
Nice to see you. So yeah, so that one was really nice, and we did a really nice massage. My hands are a bit dry. I didn't cream them, so if I start thinking my hands,
I don't think anybody will notice.
It's because they're dry. The massage though was very nice.
Yeah, what was it called again? What was the place?
Little Jasmine.
Little Jasmine. So Little Jasmine's is I think it's roughly in the centre of Brighton. We would recommend it. We really had a good couples massage in there. So much so, what they would do is we go in there. I led on. So there was two sort of beds on there, wasn't there, on either side. And when they were massaging me, they got walked onto the bed. So they actually, I thought, she should get on the bed, and then started doing the massage on them. They were both quite small ladies, weren't they? So I think they were able to get on top of the bed. And
in fact, I think your lady was deaf. Did she have to read your lips?
Yes, that's right. Yeah, she did.
Lovely lady. And I'm always impressed when someone can lip read. I always think, oh my God, that's just, it's amazing.
So really, really good. So if you do get a chance, Little Jasmine's, we do recommend it. Worth doing a little cheeky massage. If you fancy going to Brighton. That's one of our recommendations. Or we didn't film that, obviously, because that was first thing in the morning, and that was on your birthday morning.
Yeah, and I just filmed the inside when we had finished the massage. So you only got a really quick view when we'd finished the massage.
Hey Ray, how are you?
Hey Ray.
She goes, I love the ears, Kelly. What are you drinking tonight?
The huge. Except this time I got semi-skim milk. I didn't get
mine, just a boring coconut latte, but that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, decaf.
And check this out, ladies, for the
drizzle fans out there, for the caramel fans.
Look at the amount of drizzle on that. That is a sight to behold.
Exceptional.
Oh God. So Aoife's saying my network is buffering like nobody's business. Do you know what? Actual fact, I've been having this problem whilst working from home. Continuous buffering.
Oh wow.
Oh, the caramel. I love it.
The caramel. Me too. I love it.
It's one of those things. When I get Kelly's drink, I just want to say to them, look, just pour a little bit of the Frappuccino in the caramel jar. That's amazing, Siska.
When I used to work in Cannon Street, and there were several Starbucks around there. They knew me pretty well because I was in there every day. That was when I used to have a Frappuccino every day. And when I used to get Frappuccino, it was only because my former boss, I used to work in a law firm. My former boss came in, and she came in with this frozen slush, and I was like, oh my God, where did you get that? And she said, oh, I got it at Starbucks. Well, from that day, I was hooked. And one day, I had two in one day. This was when it was just coffee. And I don't like coffee, but I tell you what, I love Frappuccino. And I had two in one day, and I was just like this. One day, I was just like, oh my God. So from that day, I've never had two ever. But then they started doing caramel ones, and I used to get one like almost every day. And because they knew there was one particular place that they knew me, and the boss there, his name was, I don't think he was a boss at the time. I think he was just a barista at the time. His name's Marco, and it's a funny story. Well, I used to go in there, and there was this other guy, Asian guy. And he used to give me a little cup, right? Because I've got loads of drizzle, and he would just give me a cup with a spoon, and I would just spoon it in. I loved it. But anyway, Marco knew me at that one. Then he moved to another Starbucks, and because
How dare he?
because I ended up changing jobs, and I actually went by that used to be my local Starbucks. And I'm like, oh my god, Marco, how are you? Then I changed jobs again, and I didn't see Marco for ages. And then he moved to another one near Farringdon Station, and I was like, oh my god! So we got again, we knew each other, and then so over the space of about 15 years, Marco would change Starbuckses, and he just so happened to always be when I changed jobs at the same Starbucks. So it was pretty crazy. He's moved now.
So have you guys ever had that? Has there ever been a place where you go to a place so often you can just say, can I have the usual, please? Whatever it may be, whether it be drinks, whether it be restaurant or anything like that, where you can just go in and just say usual. I've not yet experienced that yet, but it's something I'd like to be able to do. The closest I ever got to, and this is bad, is when I was a student, I used to eat a lot of kebabs. And it got to the stage where the guy said, do you want your usual? And I thought, oh, no, that's not good. That's really, really not good. So, no, I've not been in that.
Well, the thing is, what I like, because there's also a prep that I used to go to near Farringdon Station. And I used to go there again every morning, and I'd get a hot chocolate. And it got to the point where I'd walk in the door and they'd already start making my hot chocolate because they knew that I'd want a hot chocolate. And that was the same with Starbucks. As soon as they saw me walk in, they would know my order. But Evelyn, my bestie, she's the same. And she likes her coffee with however many shots in it that she likes. But also she likes it heated, like overheated. And they'll be like, oh no, but that changes the taste. Evelyn's not bothered about that. She wants it hot, that it's molten lava burning her throat.
But you see, that goes against what do you call it? That goes against any barista's teachings because you're not supposed to have it that hot.
Yeah.
Right. We've got a few comments here from Aoife. So I'd searched for a part-time and full-time studies blended learning.
Oh.
I so much want to take up 6 iTech level 5 in holistic therapies.
Wow.
Ooh,
okay.
That's interesting.
Do your thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let us know how that goes. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Now, she also says, Mark and Kelly, this will sound a bit like an advert, but you simply have to try the full range of Pink Stuff cleaning products. Now, is Pink Stuff, is that the one? I do know Pink Stuff do like it's almost like a putty, and you just put that on anything and it picks up all the bits. Is that right? I think that's the company Pink Stuff. And then she says, that's shiatsu and Iomi. It's Lomi.
Shiatsu is a massage, right?
Yeah.
Yes, shiatsu, but I don't know Lomi.
Is it Lomi or Iomi?
I'm not sure. But shiatsu, I believe, is a massage. Is that what? Are you training in masseur? Are you training to be a masseur? Is that what it is? Yeah. We love massages.
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
Well, I don't normally have them, but every time I have them, I'm always told, yeah, you've got a lot of tension in your neck. And I thought, that's because I sit like this all day. Oi, best video, Charlie Dolby. Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Good to see you.
Good
how are you?
Yes, I checked out a couple of your videos actually.
We did. Ifa said you don't lift your hands from the client, just walk on the client only if you have stable balance. Oh, okay. No, actual fact, with this massage, they didn't actually walk on our back.
Yeah, no.
So they basically got on the table, and I think they must have done. I mean, I couldn't see, obviously, I'm face down, but they did the splits over us, and I think they sort of lean over and then sort of do their little massage bit. But I've never had someone get on the table and do that before.
Yeah, I've never had someone get on the table, but I do, because when you say, I remember when I was little, and my gran used to get me to walk on my granddad's back. I was little at the time. I was like, 6 or 7.
I don't know what to say about that.
And my gran would hold my hand, and I'd have to walk on my granddad's back. Well, yeah, because they didn't do things like that. I mean, in my grandparents' day and things like that, they didn't do massages and things.
I think they've always been around, but
they've always been around. They would have been, I suppose, in Mauritius maybe, but I mean, they wouldn't have known where to go around here. And
I was going to say,
prices.
I don't think my dad ever had a massage. He'd know how to go, where to go or ask. But I think it's one of those things. But no, we didn't have that one. But most of the massages I've had in the past were, actually, they've always been with Kelly. I've never done one on my own. It's been where somebody obviously stands to the side of you and then sort of gets around like that and then starts massaging that way, rather than someone jumping on top of you and then doing it.
Yeah,
that way.
almost straddling,
Yeah.
I suppose, and doing that. But yeah, I had been doing the first massage that I had ever done, I think, was with my mum, and we went to it was somewhere like Butlins or Pontins. I want to say it was in Butlins in oh, it's one of the good Butlins. They had a cinema on site and all of this. I'll have to try and remember which Butlins it was, because it wasn't on the Isle of Wight, and it wasn't the Skegness one. So it's another one. I'll have to Google it. But we went to one of those Butlins, and that was the first time I'd had a massage. That was the first time.
Best video, Charlie Dolby said, images of videos today. Oh, so have you been uploading some stuff?
I've not checked out your videos today.
No, I haven't
no.
today actually. No, I haven't checked out your video. We did check out your site though after you came in here.
I saw the walking one. You were walking. I want to say you were walking. You were walking with your friend, but I thought you were walking to a football field, but I don't think you were. It was along a road with your friend, and you were filming. I'm sure someone in the background is going, "What are you filming?" Or put your camera away, or something like that. Someone in the background was saying.
So Karen asked, "Have you got any more outdoor blogs arranged?"
Well, I am actually working on one. Again, is because we've got quite a few on a backlog, but because we were so busy during Christmas and stuff like that, I just didn't have a chance to upload any. But there is a part 3 to the London one, and there is another one where we actually spent a day in London, and I think that day it was just before we were going to visit your parents.
Yeah.
And we went into Fortnum and Mason, and it was packed.
Absolutely rammed. So we've got that one to do. We've also got, but we are planning potentially this weekend to go into London and do some more filming. So we have got a few other backlog and some new films coming up.
Yeah, we got some new things coming up.
We'll keep that as a secret so you guys can see.
Yeah. But we've got one planned for tomorrow, and I've got 2. There is another one that I want to upload, but it's got so much music in it from the restaurant that it's very difficult to edit it, because otherwise I'll be and obviously with the restrictions on YouTube, it's just crazy. So I'm trying to see how I can get around it. So that one's just taking a little while.
So yeah, for those of you not familiar, if we film anything where there's music in the background that's obviously not it's licensed, we can't then put it on the film. So we've got to then either cut bits out or overlay music, which YouTube's got a whole load of free music which it supplies, which you're allowed to use. So we've got to then overcut it with that.
Yeah.
So Eva said, yes, it's an Indian takeaway, aloo keema. When you say that, is that something you enjoy? Is something you're looking? But yeah, Karen says look forward to them.
Oh, thank you.
There we are. So, yeah, we're hoping, but we are got quite a few more bits to upload, so we will be doing that. I've learned. So Eva said, I've learned shiatsu 4 techniques, including walking on the clients.
Oh wow! Okay.
See, now, do you know what? If I was a masseur, that would freak the hell out of me.
Yeah.
I would just think to myself, well, one, just being my weight, but so I'm 13 stone. So, but just standing on someone like this as well. But on top of that, you're just
Yeah, I think it's the balance thing. But I swear, because when I've seen people do it, I swear there's a thing that you hold on to.
Right.
Yeah, no, it's like a pole. So the pole goes along, and you hold on the pole as you're walking up and walking back down.
Hello, Tom.
Hey, Tom, how are you?
How are you doing?
Now Tom and I were having a chat during the week. He's going on annual leave soon.
Oh, where to?
Making me jealous.
Are you going to? Well, Greece with the Cosl you went last time.
Yeah, that's the last one. And you look like you had a great time then. But some of the starts were so lovely that you like when you took us walking and everything. It was really quite nice. So I hope we get more of the same. Really. And I was also I've been chatting to Richard's Adventures as well during the week, and I was chatting to him yesterday, and he's doing on his channel, he's doing a walk from each station. So he's doing all the lines, So he's going from station to station, and then he's videoing his walk and without a map, because I don't think his GPS is working.
No.
So anytime he comes along and has a look at the map, but he says it's quite fun that way. Do you know what I mean? Because I suppose you can get kind of lost if you don't know your way.
Sometimes it's quite good. That's a good way to learn places, actually, just by doing the wandering. Aoife says, I will try shiatsu and reflexology on you both. Oh, okay.
I'm not going to say no to
exactly. There's a lot of tension in these shoulders. That's all I can say. You've got your work cut out.
Thank you very much. That's very kind.
Yes, it is. Thank you. Best video, Charlie Dolby says, so have I got a brother that was working with my video? Was that so? We didn't know, actually, when we saw your video, we didn't know whether or not you had somebody in the background. Was that your brother? I thought we could hear somebody in the background.
I could see that you were with someone, but I just thought it might be your friend. But I thought it was you, your friend, and maybe your mom or dad or something maybe in the background. Because I could hear someone talking. But I could hear that you were talking, so I realized now, okay, so that's your brother. But I thought there was a third person with you.
We can work out who it was. So I thought, was that your brother that was in the background? You thought, yes, there you go. Yeah, so it's your bro. Yeah, we're just seeing that, but we wondered who that was. Oh, Tom Fuerteventura. Do you know what, Tom? No, we haven't. There's one of the things, actually, Kelly and I were saying of the islands in the Canary Islands, we've only been to Lanzarote, but we really want to do Fuerteventura and Gran Canaria.
Gran Canaria, I really want to do Gran Canaria, definitely.
Oh, we've got Ben and Siobhan on from Washington, D.C.
Hey, Ben and Siobhan.
How are you guys? You good? How's things in Washington?
Glad you could join us.
Yes.
Is it starting to get, like, less wintry there? Like, because we've got quite mild weather here. So I wonder if it might be getting to milder weather where you guys are.
I think it does get quite hot, especially in the summer, but not now. But it can get really cold. Karen's asked, do you enjoy Indian food?
We do.
We do.
We really do.
There used to be, actual fact, a really, really good Indian restaurant just down the road from us, and then it changed hands. So it's not as good. And we haven't had a curry in a long, long time, actually.
Yeah.
In a while.
I think the last one might have been Dishoom.
Yeah, so we went to Dishoom in central London, which is quite nice.
I really enjoyed it. And they've opened up one not too far away, which is on Deliveroo, and I was quite surprised. Not all their dishes are on there, unfortunately, but if you ever go to Dishoom, and it's hugely popular, make sure you make a reservation. Otherwise, like Mark and your colleagues, you were queuing up for ages, weren't you?
Yeah, for Dishoom.
So make sure you make a reservation. And if you eat meat, the lamb samosas. It is all about the lamb samosa. Don't try anything else before you try the lamb samosas, because I'm telling you, they are. Even now, my mouth is watering thinking about them lamb samosas. So good.
You could probably tell Kelly liked the lamb samosas.
I love the lamb samosas.
But do you guys have a local takeaway to you that is your go-to? And if so, what is it? It doesn't have to be the Indian one. It could be. Aoife said yes, she does like a very mild, such as aloo keema with peas. Okay. Ben and Siobhan saying it's nice weather today, but still getting into the minus numbers in the evening.
Oh wow!
Right, so you're not. I was going to say, so it is quite cold and chilly where you are.
Hot water bottle.
Yeah, Karen said I love a curry, but not too hot though. But the thing is with spice, this is what they say. Actual fact, it doesn't add to the flavour. Putting more spice, it just makes the food hotter. So I can see that with you. Don't want it too hot because it's not really enhancing the flavor.
Well, because you want to taste the food, right? You don't want it to be so hot that you can't taste of it. I don't mind a bit of spice. Something that will clear my sinuses. I don't mind a bit of heat, but I don't like it so hot that it's burning your mouth. You can feel it burning your stomach. It's not enjoyable. It's not palatable. But yeah, I do like Indian. What's everyone's favorite Indian dishes?
Well, we actually asked the question, to be fair, what is your favorite go-to takeaway? Now, Karen's actually said my go-to is a Turkish wrap. So do you actually go to a Turkish restaurant? Now, funny enough, one of our go-tos is actually a Greek restaurant near us, which we really, really like the food. And we order that quite a lot, and they do amazing fish dishes. So that's our go-to.
I love it. Is it the souvlaki? The pork souvlaki. Oh my, the pork souvlaki. It's all about the pork souvlaki.
Apparently, it's all about the fork souvlaki.
I'm telling you.
Oh my God, Aoife bought €40 worth of the pink stuff, including detergent.
Oh,
Is it
wow.
that good? Is it that good that you rate it? We'll have to have a look at that. Actually,
Yeah, I'll take a look.
And she said potatoes, onions, peas with lamb mince. Okay. That's a keema, aloo keema.
Yeah, I was about to say, is that the keema naan? I think that's the keema naan. Is that the keema naan? Is that what it is?
I think or lamb sheesh was Karen was saying. That's a chicken wrap, I mean.
Oh, right. Okay. I like the souvlaki.
Now, if anybody
Pork
does
souvlaki.
want to give a little, I don't know if you have it where you guys live. Oh, hang on. Ray said the giant Harry Potter wand that was in Leicester Square, London, is coming to Birmingham.
What giant Harry Potter wand?
Oh dear.
Why am I only hearing about this now?
You better tell her, Ray. You've got her all excited.
What giant? What? We went to Leicester. When did we go? When we
that was just before Christmas. We went
I didn't see no giant Harry Potter wand.
You better tell her, Ray. All right, going quickly back to food. I'm not messing, Mark and Kelly. You simply have to try the full range of Pink Stuff cleaning products. Okay,
brilliant.
We will have a look at that.
We'll try it, definitely.
If you do rate it that much, we'll have to give that little demo. We should do a video on it, actually, if it's any good. And try the products. What was I saying with the wraps? Now, if anybody does want to try a decent doner, there's a company that we got. Now, they are nationwide, depending on where you live, and it's called the German Doner. Now, we did do a review on the German Doner. It's quite good value for money. Do check out the video if you're interested in it. But they do some good food. Whether or not, I don't know if there's one near you guys, but if there is, do try.
Yeah. I must warn you though, the last one that I had, I felt that the quality wasn't as good as previous, but I haven't had it since then. I will give them another go, but the quality wasn't as good as my previous experience. But we have had them quite a few times.
Yeah, but we do. So do try them. Yeah, it may not be as good as your local, but if you do want to try something different. Aoife said, my apologies, Mark. My brother wants to take Kelly from you. Oh, look at that. Offers already. Okay.
There's no thingy on it yet. So
there you are. Ray said that was in London a few years ago and coming to Birmingham to promote the new Fantastic Beasts film. Oh, really? We never saw that.
No. I'm just trying to think. Where did I go to watch because I did go to the cinema to watch the Fantastic Beasts film. Oh, we were in Florida.
Yeah,
we saw it in Florida.
It would have been longer than just for 2 weeks.
No, but I see what you're saying.
It would have been longer for 2 weeks. Right, best video. Charlie Dolby said, which video do you like most? The best on my YouTube channel?
Oh, I only got a chance to watch 2.
Yeah, we only watched a couple quickly. I think we did want to watch a few more on yours.
Yeah, we literally just watched 2. One you were walking somewhere with your brother. That was the other one, and I can't remember the other one. I watched one first, and then I watched the other one. But I noticed you've got a few channels on your, because we were looking at which channels we were going to watch, but I watched that one.
Yeah, because you have a gaming one, don't you?
Yeah, you've got a few channels on yours. Yeah.
Yay, Karen said I'll have you then, Mark.
I don't know about that.
Massive swap round. It'll be Karen and Mark's tips, trips, and things.
Yeah,
Karen, please come over and do the live. But yeah, is there one? Ashley, is there a video of yours that you'd recommend?
Yes.
Best video, Charlie Dolby. Is there one you would like? Or you would recommend that we watch? Because I do want to watch your gaming ones. Actually, they look quite good. Because you've got, like I said, you've got several. You've got several channels.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. So Aoife said peppers, but it has changed. Which name eludes me, but same stuff. What was that? The peppers thing. No, Ashraf. So best video, Charlie Dolby says, do you have a gaming channel? Now, funny enough, Ashraf, Kelly and I, when we first started our channel, we were going to do just obviously on holidays. And then what we ended up doing, then we've done sort of like bits and bobs and stuff like that. So we've never gone with the idea. We probably should actually split them out, but we've always done everything on the one channel.
Yeah.
So we've never done the separate ones. But you were thinking, so Kelly was actually thinking of doing some podcasting.
Well, I mean, I've been thinking about it for a while. Probably, yeah, because but I just don't know. I know the subjects that interest me, but I would like to do something that's encompassing. So if you have any ideas on what you would like to hear from and I've never done a podcast before, so I'd be a bit nervous because I'd be like, oh my god, what am I going to talk about? And so I don't know much about them, so I'm only just looking into them at the moment, but that's all in between studying, editing videos, sort of just lots of different things. So if that is something that anyone or everyone would be interested in, let me know, and let me know what subjects, because then I can look into it and think, oh yeah, actually I could talk about that, or it's not really me, I wouldn't talk about that. So yeah, just let me know what you think.
Best video. So Karen says, I think you make a lovely couple. Oh, thank you.
Aw,
Where
thank
did you guys meet? So we actually met on a course, didn't we?
did
We
on
met
an
on a course.
acting course.
This is many years ago. And then we sort of drifted for a little bit, and then came back to, again, funny enough, at the same place, as we were going to study another course at the time. So that's how we met. We will do, actually, funny enough, several people have asked that we do a video on how we met. So we will do that at some stage. Best video, Charlie Dolby said, what football team do you support? Now, for my sins, I support Everton, but I have supported them since 1984, so a long time. But I think you're a Liverpool, Man City. I think you were saying last time you support.
Yeah, because my brother supports Liverpool.
Yeah, he does. Your brother support, and he did like City for a bit.
Yeah, no,
so
I think
so I can see the connection there as well. But yeah, we are doing really bad at the moment. Someone said to me once, "You can't take a joke." I said, "What do you mean? I supported Everton for over 30 years, so I can take a joke." Aoife said, "Mark, I do have to apologise. My brother wants to take Kelly from you." Oh, he got his. Yeah, Karen says, "Yeah, do a video of your past." No, we do intend to do that.
Yeah, we will. We've
been
chatting about that for a while. We just haven't got round to. We've been doing other things, but we will sit down. We'll carve out some time, sit down, and we'll talk about like how we met and things like that.
Yes, so we will do that. But I was going to say we were toying whether or not to do it on a live or a video, but I think we've done it on the live a few times. But we always, because we don't want to bore you guys, so we've always done it as an abridged version. So we will do that as a. Mark, my almost 30-year-old baby brother wants to take Kelly for. Of course, that's the third time you said that. But you're pretty hammering this home. He's advertising it. What we're going to say, so we will look to do that from our past and how we met as well.
Definitely.
So because I've noticed quite a few couples do have one video on how they met at some point, which is one thing we've not done.
We haven't done a video where we talk about ourselves really. There's been a few YouTubers, because I watch YouTube every now and again. Haven't watched it properly because normally, especially during lockdown, I watched YouTube religiously. But lately, because I've been quite busy, I've not had a chance to like watch YouTube properly. So the other day I managed to watch, I think, two videos, because some of the videos that I watch, or some of the YouTubers that I watch, their videos are normally half an hour long, which is what we tend to do. It's only on the lives that we actually get a couple of hours, and we carve out that time and we spend it with you guys, which we love to do because we like interacting with everyone. There's been a few YouTubers where they do sit down and they talk about, well, their life and stuff like that, or what, there was one YouTuber which I was watching last night, and it was quite sad. Well, not sad, but just she felt frustrated. She was talking about, they do their little home vlogs, they do the Disney parks and things like that. And they were just, she was just saying why she hadn't been in the videos and stuff like that. But nice to hear, sort of like, I think her story will help other people, whoever watches it. And it was quite good to watch.
And you can then see make your decision then about our little journey. So Aoife said, how do you pronounce your brother's name? Is it Dermond? Is 5'8" in height, blondish brown hair, and turns 38 on the 21st of August.
Oh wow, so a while away. But I am taken with me.
Ben and Siobhan said, healing vibrations. Your brother can have my girlfriend if you like.
Oh, no. No.
Do you know what? Actually, fact, that was a funny story. I think what was it? One guy, this is many years ago, he put an advert in the local paper and he put wife wanted. And he said he got loads of responses, but they were for men saying, you can have mine. So it wasn't quite what he was expecting.
Do you know what? I used to work with a guy, and his wife used to call him every day. Every day she would call him at work. And I used to give her his direct line. So she could call him as much as she wanted, but she would always come through the switchboard. Anyway, this went on for years.
Sorry, I'm just looking at the comments. Carry on.
Anyway,
I'll read this one out in a second.
This went on for years. Finally, she used to just call him then directly. And we got chatting, and I said, "Oh, how did you meet your wife?" And he said, "Oh, on a Lonely Hearts ad, because that's in the newspaper. And in fact, I think it was the Metro. So he had met his wife on the Metro newspaper, and they'd been married for years and years and years. And it was I just thought it was lovely."
So the reason why I was laughing, because Aoife said also her 32-year-old brother wants you. He said you're as hot as hell.
Thank you.
Aoife said, "Oh, she'll be right back." Then Ben, so I'm assuming Ben put the first comment, then Siobhan's put, "Sorry, Mark, your brother is now dead."
Oh
dear.
Ben, I'm telling you,
there.
yeah.
But I think he was trying to diffuse it for me. Right, best video, Charlie Dobby said, what video do you like out of all of them? As my most popular is the London one with the Big Ben clock. Now, we've not seen that one.
I've not seen that one.
And I did my YouTube for that, the YouTube for about 4 months. I was going to ask you, actually, so do you also do live vlogging? Because I didn't check all your channels, but I'm pretty sure you've got so many of your channels. I did want to see which ones we like the most.
See, because the one that I saw didn't have many videos on it, so I'm assuming then it isn't. So the one that you're connected into now, I didn't see that there was a Big Ben video on there. So is that on another one of your channels, like on one of the other ones, or is it on the one that you're messaging from now? Because that would be interesting to watch the Big Ben one.
Yeah, as I said, we will check your ones out more, actually, because I do want to have a look more at some of your other videos. So we'll do that, and we'll give you a little review on Tuesday if you're on, or following Friday when you're on. But we will have a look at that. But if the Big Ben one is the one that you seem to suggest to recommend, so we will have a watch of that. Ray said, "I love YouTube. I found you looking for Harry Potter. Found your Diagon Alley Leadenhall Market." Oh yeah,
that was when we were going Sky Garden that day.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you did that,
Yeah.
Ray. I'm so glad you did find us. Aoife said, "Peppers has become Lespesia." Oh, I don't do live, says Best Charlie Dobby. Right, okay. But we will be able to catch your I'm on the one messaging now. Right, okay, so that's the Best Charlie Dobby one. Right, we'll check that. Try domestic violence as a podcast, says Aoife.
Oh, do you know what though? There are a lot of podcasts for that, but because I don't know much on the subject, I don't think it is one that I would do. But also, I think I would want to do something positive. So, not that domestic violence isn't an important issue, because it really is such an important issue. But I don't know much about it in order to be able to comment on it. And I don't think that
it's a difficult one, really, because it's one of those things as well. We obviously wouldn't want to give wrong advice either.
Yeah.
And obviously, because it's such an important subject and a very sensitive subject.
Yeah.
You will get people on there that would want advice or thing, and it's very difficult. I think you have to be trained as a specialist for that.
Yeah.
So either in something like social work or something on I think they call it VOG, isn't it? Violence against women and girls. So that kind of expertise.
Yeah, but it's a giant subject. It's a giant subject.
because that was the whole thing. We were looking at doing like a well-being one at
Yeah.
one stage, of just helping people improve their mental health. But again, it's about being able to give advice that's obviously going to be beneficial for the listener. So Aoife said Liverpool and Leeds City. I'm assuming that's who you support. Best video, Charlie Dobby said, I did some videos for today and I reached my video with 204 videos.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
So hold on a second, because there was your channel that I saw didn't have 240 videos. So I'm thinking then.
That might be collectively across the board.
Oh, right.
Because he's got so many channels.
Right.
And it does make sense, actually, because I can see them, because you've got
different subjects.
Well, this is it. What's clever about your one is that you've got a channel for each individual subject. That's one thing we probably should have done, is done it mix and match. But we've kind of done it all on the one. I mean, when I was doing a few gaming ones, I did get some followers for that, because I haven't kept it up. They said, well, where's your gaming content?
Yeah.
So,
there was one viewer, he was quite disappointed that Mark hadn't done any gaming, but you have to have the time to do it, and I just think you just haven't had the time, really, because of the studying and the work and stuff like that. You know, COVID, changing, working from home, and yeah, it's just been a whole.
Yeah, so what we've tried to do is we've tried to do them, well, subjects that everybody likes to enjoy, really. So our focus has been primarily on travel, but also trying to get round reviewing restaurants, and we do enjoy doing the reviews.
Yeah, we do.
And I know some of you guys have always said that you enjoy watching our reviews, which is good. So Aoife said, your brother says you're not an alpha, and he says while he is watching with me, says you're not going to keep because he is going to win her over. Wow. Oh my God, you're really going the challenge now.
I'm flattered. What do you mean though? I can't be separated.
Yeah, so what was I going to say? Oh, hang on. Ray said, do a video where you show all your ears, or your Harry Potter collection.
Yes. Now, I will do one about my ears. And do you know what? Funnily enough, I was thinking about Harry Potter, and I was thinking about all of the Harry Potter stuff, because I'm thinking, oh, I've got a load of collection of books. I'm just looking at my books up there, and then I've got all my pin badges, and then the prints that we bought, and all types of stuff. Yeah, I've got so much Harry Potter stuff. I was looking at one of the other tubers, and they've got like a room dedicated to Harry Potter. We don't have enough room to have a room.
Well, I think also it's that, because one of the, funny enough, I did say to Kelly, what about a Harry Potter video? Harry Potter podcast, but I think that was the thing. I think you've got to have so much info on that.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure it would be enough to do a complete long podcast. I don't know, maybe. You'd have to discuss little chapters in the books and stuff.
Yeah.
Where are we? So Aoife says Sean is egging on your brother on, saying he doesn't take Kelly, he will. Best video, Charlie Dolby says, I have one day between the next video and a break before my next video again. Exactly, Ray was saying, it's going to be a long video, Kelly. It's going to be a long video. So yeah, best video, Charlie W was saying, I have one day between the next video and a break before my next again. So you're taking little breaks before you're actually shooting your videos. Right. If you're anything like me, you'll have stuff is in every room. Oh God, Ray, you would not believe it. If I took you around this house, which I won't, because you'll just be disgusted. There's so much stuff. We have so much stuff. And
no space.
And do you know what we do? We just think, right, we'll clear stuff out. And every time we go to a shop, whether we go to the parks or whether we go to like a Harry Potter shop or anything like that, we inevitably go, oh, let's buy it. That's so cool. We buy it. And then we just
no space.
Oh, let's put it in here. So we've got our shelves just rammed with stuff. So good question. Karen's asked, where do you get your ears from?
At the moment, because we haven't been to the parks, I've gotten a few of them online on the Disney website. So before, the Disney UK never used to do ears. Then all of a sudden, through the later part of lockdown, they started to do ears because like you couldn't get them in the UK before. Or you might have got one or something like that, but the ears weren't really popular here. But when you go to the parks, you buy a set of ears and then you wear it all day, and then you might buy another one the next day. But I used to buy one per trip. and then sometimes 2 per trip and stuff like that. But I've ordered the last few, because we've not been able to travel online.
Yeah. Karen said, is that a hatch behind you? Yeah, I'm afraid that is. So if you can see, and again, look at that, it's all full of junk. Even with that, it's junk. That's all Kelly's bottles of Baileys. I think we did show you through those as well, but Kelly's managed to get all these bottles, different flavors, right across the board. One of the other things as well, big thanks to Ben and Siobhan, because they do send us ears from the States when we've asked them. So thank you so much, because that did contribute massively to Kelly's ear collection. We've got what, 16 pairs, 17 pairs?
16 maybe. I'm looking to get some more, and then once I have some more, I feel like I need about 20, maybe 30 pairs before I do a video, but we'll see.
Ray said, my kitchen side is horrendous. I keep buying electrical kitchen equipment and nowhere to put them. Right, so we're just the same, because we've got a galley kitchen, right? So it's just basically a long stretched kitchen.
That's not my fault we got a galley kitchen.
Well, there's just hardly anything in there. Now, admittedly, at one stage, we did have 3 coffee machines. So that was partly my fault. However, what I did do was got rid of a couple. Well, we got rid of one. And then we've got that. Then we've got a waffle machine, which I've used once. And then what else have we got? Then you bought a crock pot, which we used once and then left upstairs. Kelly bought me, for some reason, a panini maker. We
did use it a few times before we put it away.
And then put that away. And then we bought some other gadget, which we've never used, and put that away. And then we bought this gadget and then put it away. A deep fat fryer thing, the little unit.
But we bought a small one.
A small one, but that's just sitting there not doing it. So we do buy an awful lot of gadgets. And both of us, to be fair, not just Kelly. Ruby says she does the colour of your ears.
Thank you. I love these colours though. I've got to say, I do like this colour. So
best video, Charlie Dobby said, on my video, my gaming tonight at 7 p.m. Oh, what game are you doing?
Ooh.
So anybody interested, best video, Charlie Dobby is doing a gaming video tonight, 7 p.m. So yeah, we will look. I'll be interested in that. I'll take a look out for that. Ben and Siobhan said, I'll still have your Baileys here to post.
Okay, Mark didn't throw away the bottle thing, I will send it to you.
Currently searching for a box to put the first box in. I haven't forgotten, I promise. Oh, thank you so much for doing that.
No, thank you. So thank you very much. But also, don't forget, I'll speak to you over WhatsApp, because obviously I need to.
So Ben and Siobhan very kindly got Kelly what flavour?
Almond.
Almond, which I don't think you can get in the UK.
You can't get in you used to be able to, but you can't get it in. I think you might be able to get it in Ireland.
I was going to say, Aoife, do you know that? Bailey's almond, do you know if you can get that in Ireland? Because we definitely can't get it over here. So, yeah. You got to drink all these, by the way, at some point.
Yeah. Summertime.
Well, we can have that when we do that. Ray said, I've got 2 coffee machines, kettle. Coffee grinder. We've got one of those as well. Milk frother. We've got 2 milk frothers, believe it or not. So Kelly bought the Nespresso one, and then you bought, well, it's not a milk frother, a velvetizer. So we got that as well. Mixer, juicer, and got a new blender. Yeah, exactly the same. So Aoife said, I bought pink washing up spray, window cleaner, multi-purpose spray, antibacterial spray, and detergent. Oh, this is the thing you spent 40 euros on.
Right.
4 detergents, 2 bio and non-bio, 2 washing up sprays, 2 antibacterial sprays, 2 multi-purpose sprays, 2 window cleaning sprays, and a partridge in a pear tree.
Do you know what?
That's a lot.
Yeah, that is quite a lot. We've got a few cleaning products. I keep some upstairs, obviously in the bathroom, so the bathroom ones are done. But I normally use things like Cif and Dettol. Those are the ones that I use. And then downstairs again, we've got Cif. We've got we have the flash squirty broom thing.
Oh, the flash mop.
Yeah, and then we have our Dettol wipes and things like that, and I've got my little Dettol spray and all of that type of stuff. And we have a window cleaner.
Yeah. Well, basically, it's, there's a company that come around and do all the windows in the street. They're very, very cheap.
Yeah.
So they're quite good.
Yeah.
So Ben and Siobhan said, don't worry about the packaging. I'll MacGyver something. Is it MacGyver? MacGyver? No,
MacGyver,
yeah. Yeah, just get some paper clip and what
Get
did he
screws
use?
and a bolt and a yeah.
It's a bit like when the A-Team used to get locked in a
Exactly.
shed and they come out with some amazing gadget. Ray Ray said, I just like the Bailey's normal one in hot chocolate with cream. Ray Ray said, wow, I don't like cleaning that much. I was going to say, Aoife, your house must be spotless.
I'm thinking, there's stuff. We've got stuff piled on things, and I'm thinking, I don't know if that pink stuff is going to work on piles of things.
Piles of dust as well.
Yeah, piles of things.
Well, I'm the only one tall enough to get to the top, so yeah, there you are. Now, Madam asked me to get something for her hot chocolate, so I don't know if you've used this. What do you put in your hot chocolate?
What, Kahlua?
Kahlua. So that's Kelly's little thing, is to put Kahlua.
I don't put it in my hot chocolate really, but I put it in my milkshake.
Oh, is it milkshake?
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
not
milkshake,
the hot
Kahlua. I put it in the milkshake, but come summertime, I don't know,
You're going to try that. So that was
your making cocktails.
So does anybody else have a little tipple that they like? Do they like to have the Baileys in the hot chocolate, or do you like another tipple in a drink like Baileys or coffee or tea even?
Evelyn would have Baileys in this. Evelyn would put Baileys in her frappuccino.
So what is anyone's little secret tipple that they're prepared to share? Alicia, hello.
Yo.
How are you? Is it? I can't pronounce your brother's name. Is it Diamond? Is sat with me, as is Sean, and I have to go prep a big evening meal: spuds, beans, steak, onions, and gravy. Ooh!
I was planning on having steak tonight, but I thought, you know what? I'll save it for Monday.
Oh,
so I thought I'd make steak.
Now then, best video Charlie Dolby was saying, would you? Oh, and are you going to do? So you're doing? Is that going to be the straight out thing? So you're going to be doing steak, onions, so onions and gravy, spuds as well. Are you doing mash? Are you doing roast? Or are you just having them boiled?
Oh, it's for me. If I was having steak, it will either have to be roast or mash or chips. Oh my god!
Oh,
I love potatoes.
Now, best video Charlie Dolby is right up your street. He said he would have a hot chocolate with marshmallows in and sprinkles and squirty cream. So I'm assuming the sprinkles have to go on the squirty cream.
Nice.
I'll tell you one thing we were doing. I did buy, you can get them, is it the Monin? They're French.
Oh yeah, the Monin syrups.
Yeah, the syrup. So they're French ones as well. They do different flavored syrups. That's really nice in hot chocolates. That would be my little one there. Karen says, I love Baileys with ice and I can drink it like milk. Naughty but nice. Karen, have you ever tried Baileys on ice cream? That's one thing that they do recommend is Baileys on ice cream. Now, they used to do strawberries and cream, and they did recommend, which is one of the middle ones. Hang on, I'll get it.
Yeah, you can get the birthday cake as well, so I can show the birthday cake.
There you go. That's the one they recommended on ice cream. And that's the birthday cake one. There you go. So they did recommend doing that. Well, this one actually, the strawberries and cream one, pouring that on ice cream. Very much like Eton Mess, if you like Eton Mess. There you go. So it's all right. That's done. Alicia said, half term has begun. Celebration party. So it's time to chillax. Of course, yeah. So
should be chillaxing and watching Netflix.
Yes, we have predicted you, and it's somebody's birthday very soon. But I can't think who. Can't think who.
And I can't think when.
Oh, Karen said yes, and I have the Baileys cream at Christmas. What's the Baileys cream? Is that the squirt cream? That was something that Mark recommended. So Mark was saying M&S now do squirt cream, but it's chocolate.
Yeah,
it's chocolate squirt cream, and he said that's amazing. Try it. They do actually. I don't know if they still do it, but in the summer they used to do clotted cream with strawberries in it. That was amazing.
Yeah. I know the Baileys cream because I actually saw the pot. There was a pot, and I can't remember which place was doing it. It might have been Tesco's, Sainsbury's. I think it was all them types of places, and they were doing because I think it wasn't it to do with the to have it with mince pie. So what it was to have it with mince pie?
What, the clotted cream?
The Baileys cream.
Oh, the Baileys cream.
Yeah, the Baileys cream. The Baileys pot of cream.
Hello, Ivy. How are you?
Hey. We're good. I hope you're good too.
Yeah, we are really, really well. Thank you. Glad it's Friday. I'm not going to lie. And we were just talking about Bailey's. So this is two of Kelly's little
these
things.
are only 2 of the flavours that I've got. I mean, I've got plenty of flavours up there.
It's your favourite sister's birthday. Wink emoji. Oh, also the party celebrations emojis as well. Alicia had there.
I think I've got, how many flavours have I got up there?
Quite a few.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 flavours, I think.
I didn't even know that they did all these flavours. The apple pie
now.
one.
You do.
Ivy said, I'm good. Cooking a roast chicken. Oh, another one cooking.
Oh.
I love her, Bailey's. Love the ears today, she said.
Thank you very much. Because I forgot to put them on Tuesday. And my bestie Eve, she goes, "Where's your hat?" Meaning my ears. And I was like, "Oh my god, I've got to put my ears on." So today I've got these ears on. I quite like
They
them.
are nice colour, actually.
Yeah.
And it's got the
little sequins.
The sequins on there.
Yeah.
I'm just moving that one down. Best video, Charlie Dolby said, so I'm going to get more videos done, and I'm trying to think different places, but never get to go to different places to film.
Right.
I told you do all the same videos all the time. I'm assuming you're going to say getting bored of doing the same thing. Oh, so cute, says Ivy. I love them.
You.
Karen said, I love a steak, medium rare, chips, peas, grilled tomatoes with English mustard and mixed in some horseradish. You go for the hot stuff.
I don't know about the medium rare though.
Kelly likes it well done.
Yeah, I like it medium well. I've changed it a little bit now, so I like it medium well. I only like it slightly pink. Sometimes you go to the carvery and it's so pink, it looks rare. I was like, no, that's too rare for me. I don't want to see. No, it's too pink.
So going back to best video, Charlie Dolby. So yeah. Well, I'll tell you what we do. I don't know if it would suit you, but we try and get out and do food reviews. So we will try and go. Is there any like restaurants you like to go to? Or I tell you what has worked quite well for us. We've done videos on things. We tried the cheap eats, what we call them. So we did carvery breakfast, which is really good value for money.
Yeah, carvery breakfast, and so good.
Yeah, but I don't know if that would interest you. And also in your area as well, doing things like takeaway reviews and stuff like that. We love doing those.
Yeah.
And it's great fun making them because you get to eat it all as well. So I don't know if that would interest you.
Or even ice cream places, like dessert places and things like that. I've got sweet tooth. I don't know how many other people out there have got sweet tooth, but we are quite lucky to have little bit places that we can go to. And we also like showing it to you guys. So because when we found Milk Train, I was just like, oh my god, this place is amazing with the candy floss around the ice cream. I love it.
But if you didn't want to get out as well, or you want to stay in, your gaming videos will be really popular. Yeah. Honestly, gaming videos are incredibly popular. And you'll get lots of I did the gaming chair as a review, and I had loads of people do questions from that.
I think you've got to do the things that you're interested in. Like with Mark and Mark loves eating. I like to try to research places that do, your type of portion sizes. So things like that, like unlimited, all you can eat. When we went to the Ned was excellent. It's just such a shame they've gone to members only.
Yeah.
Because if they weren't members only, we probably would have booked 2 or 3 more times by now and gone and had the Ned again, because we really enjoyed the Ned. I really enjoyed the food at the Ned.
Yeah, we did. We really, really did. Oh, Karen said, I love to see the blood in the steak.
Oh, no.
That's not Kelly's thing at all. If it's like that.
Yeah.
I think I remember you saying that, Karen, actually. I think you said you could eat it blue. So literally.
My mum could eat it like that. And she'd eat steak tartare.
Oh, yeah, steak tartare, the rare tartare. So Karen said, I really enjoyed the chat tonight. How many times a week are you on YouTube?
We are on twice a week.
So that's live?
Yep. Tuesdays and Fridays. And then we have our videos in between when I have a chance to edit and upload. I like to do little things that keep it interesting. Like you would have seen like the little photographs and things like that. I like putting them in between. But yeah, we do Tuesdays and Fridays. We do the live every week, unless something comes up or we need to take a break, or we're going to visit someone or whatever it is that we're doing. We try, if that happens, we try to do it on an alternative day.
That's easy for you to say.
Yeah, but it doesn't always work out. But yeah, we are here Tuesdays and Fridays.
So we tried to keep it regular, so you guys know every Tuesday, every Friday. And I also know some people can't make one day, so we do them twice a week, so you guys can join us if you like. And we always love to have you join us. Ray said, me, sweet tooth. But do you know what, Ray? We did, I don't know, you've probably seen our video already, but we did a video on sweet treats in London. And that, do you know what I must have had? I almost had a sugar cone that day. We had so many sweet things. I had the ice cream, then we did the Japanese pancakes.
Yeah, and we also did, because we found it, was it Yole?
Oh, Yole. Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, so that was like, it was bubble. So we get bubble tea. This was bubble yogurt. So you had the yogurt drink with bubbles in the bottom, and then with sweet chocolate. So we had that in between. Then we went on to have the crackling, which is the eclairs. Then we went off to have the donuts and creme. Not the donuts, sorry, the biscuits. The biscuits, yeah. And these are huge cookies. They're that thick.
Was it that day we did?
Yeah, we did all of it.
Oh wow!
And then at the end of the day, we were like this on the way on the tube back. So it's a bit much to try.
But in between, I had to have something savoury on that day. I remember, because I couldn't cope with all the sweets. I need to have something savoury in between.
Eva said, Kelly, please try the pink stuff. Oh, yeah, you were saying about the cleaning products.
Okay.
Go on YouTube, loads of videos on their products.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, now, Karen, changing the subject slightly. Well, actually, we're going on to our sweet
I'm
things.
looking, but it's blurry, so Mark has to read it.
My favourite pudding is an apple pie with custard. Yummy.
Apple pie with ice cream.
Oh, Dermid. Thank you, Dermid.
Apple pie with ice cream for me. Apple pie à la mode.
Oh, mashed potato. Oh, you went for mashed potato. I think there's that makes sense actually. I think yours is on a bit of a delay.
Yeah.
Because I now know actually. I can see now, because that was something we were talking about a bit earlier. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, so you're having mashed potato with your steak.
Yeah, mashed potato
now
steak.
Then, Karen, I need to ask you, with your, now this is the thing, this is the debate Kelly and I always have about apple pie and custard. Now for Kelly, or for me, I like the apple pie to be slightly tart, because then you have, with the cream and the ice cream, or whatever you have with it, that then adds to the sweetness and then cuts through the two. Kelly, everything's got to be sweet. That apple pie, you know, the ones like you get with Mr. Kipling, which are so sweet. It's got to be that sweet filling. The pastry's got to be sweet. You don't like custard, but and then the ice cream, whatever you have with it, or cream, has got to be sweet too.
Who would want sourness?
No, actually, Ray said I prefer crumble than a pie.
I love crumble.
Exactly the same though, Ray. So the question is, so if you're going, for everybody, if you're going apple pie or apple crumble, would you want that slightly tart, or just slightly, not sour, but slightly sour, just because, which is how it's supposed to be, with the custard as well, which makes it slightly more sweet? Or has everything got to be really sweet? I'm talking mega sweet.
It doesn't have to be really sweet. It just doesn't. I just don't want any tartness in there. That doesn't necessarily mean, oh my god, everything's got a sweetness. Your teeth are falling out. No, what I'm saying is, I don't want any tartness in my dessert.
Yeah, so you want it sweet?
Yeah, but not sweet, or overly sweet. I've got to have toffee in it and blah blah blah. That's not what I'm saying.
No.
It has to be sweet.
Kelly doesn't like overly sweet at all. Right.
I didn't make that drink.
Aoife said, oh, my lads love Black Forest Gatto. Now you can see why they got the connection there. Also, Romantica ice. I've not tried Romantica ice cream. Ray,
I've not tried that.
There you are. You're like
no shot, exactly.
Birds of a feather.
No
birds
sharpness.
of a feather. No sharpness or sweet. That's why I don't like rhubarb. No, I hate rhubarb actually. I can't stand the stuff. Oh, rhubarb is just. But actual fact, Ben and Siobhan, I don't know if you're still on, but I was going to say we did find when we went to the United States that the apple pie there was very sweet. Not very sweet, but it was sweet.
Do you know
and what? The chunks were huge. Chunks of apple were massive.
I can't remember trying the apple pie, I've got to say.
We did it in Johnny Rockets. We had it.
I can't remember.
Oh, caramel is a different kind of sweet, I find, says Ray.
Yeah, but I feel like caramel does go with apple. So if I was to have it with apple pie, it would go.
So for people, what is your favourite dessert? Just out of interest, if you could have any dessert at all, what would it be? Eva said Malibu coconut rum with sparkling orange and peach schnapps. Oh wow, that is a tipple and a half.
I like pina colada. So my ideal would be Malibu, pineapple, and coconut syrup. That would be my ideal drink. I love that is my pina colada is my go-to drink. If not a normal Malibu and pineapple, love it. But my other go-to drink is Disaronno and Red Bull.
Yeah, that's Kelly's bid as well. Now, what about so if you're going for dessert, we're going back there because so Karen obviously raised the fact about the apple pie and custard. What would be your ideal dessert?
You mean other than
so not
Black Forest
not
Ghetto?
Black Forest Ghetto, that's cake.
I love a crumble, I've got to say, but I find that with some crumbles that the crumble is too thin. And I want lots of crumble, lots of it. I love
Ben
it.
Siobhan is still on. He said, yeah, the apple pie are sweet here. I love cinnamon, but they tend to drown the apple in it, which is a bit annoying. Do you know what? I found that too. There's a lot of cinnamon in there. So Kelly and I went to Johnny Rockets, which is American.
Would they have been with us?
Pardon?
Would Ben and Siobhan
No, not that time.
Oh, okay.
And then that's American Diner. So in the dessert, we both had apple pie. Do you remember the waitress said to us, if you don't like it, I will let you have it for free. That's how much I think you'll like it. We both liked it.
Oh, I can't remember. Oh, but this one's got a brain like a sieve, and he's like, this one thing I don't remember. I do not remember us eating the apple pie.
I love too many desserts to choose one.
Yeah.
I've got to say as well. And I've got to say, the UK does do a lot of good range of desserts.
Yeah. I mean, do you know the other one? Do you know the caramel tart that you used to get at school with the sprinkles of chocolate?
I never had that at school.
Oh, that was so delicious. I don't know, Charlie Dolby, what you used to have in school, like dessert wise. But I like the caramel tart, chocolate cake, and mint custard. And they always used to colour the custard green, which it wasn't an attractive colour. But yeah, chocolate cake and mint custard.
Ben and Siobhan. So I miss sticky toffee pudding with ice cream. No. There used to be a goalkeeper, well, Ben will know, Tim Howard, and he said that because he played in the UK, and he said the one thing he missed, because he went back to the United States, he said the biggest thing he misses from the UK was sticky toffee pudding. He said, I absolutely love that dessert. And you can't really get it in the States, he said. He said you can, but it's not as good as it is in the UK.
It's too, I don't like it. I prefer syrup sponge syrup. That I can eat with ice cream and a flake in it. Yes. Done.
Dermot says he likes, I've said Dermot likes Black Forest Ghetto and chocolate cake, sponge cake. Yeah,
sponge cake. I like sponge cake. Yeah.
Oh, buns with chocolate icing. Oh yeah, iced buns. I've not had that for ages.
Oh, buns with chalk or icing. Do you know what? I've not really had chocolate buns. You
must have a nice bun.
I've had an ice bun, I think, but I had not a Belgian one though. It was it might have been. Oh, it might have been a Belgian bun.
Oh, right, okay, that's
not an ice bun.
That's not ice. No, that's more glazed. Oh, now Ray said I'm not overly keen on suet puddings unless it's covered in golden syrup. Do you like sponge pudding with golden syrup? Because I know you do.
I prefer sponge. I'm not a suet person. You know when you used to get roly polies, but they'd be suet roly polies. That's not my bag.
I can't remember that.
I don't like it. So, and sometimes they give it to you in school, and I'd get mixed up because they looked like jam roly polies, but they weren't. They were suet jam roly polies, and not your normal sponge roly polies. So.
Oh, Ivy said, guys, what are you beautiful couple doing for Valentine's Day? So that's part of the surprise, which we will be filming. So we are going to go out, but we will be going out and doing the filming for you, but we will let you know. How about you guys? What are your plans? Yeah. Well, we should talk about that actually, because this is the last Friday before Valentine's Day. Before we do the live. Next time we do the live, Valentine's Day will be over.
It will be over.
Have you guys got anything planned, or you
even if you're single, like, are you doing anything lovely for yourself? Or if you're a couple, are you doing anything nice with each other?
Aoife said, Sean, he loves Black Forest Gatto, sponge cake with jam and cream, Romantica ice cream, and Rolo Corner Muller. Oh, is that? I see. When you say Rolo, is that actually like the Rolos? Oh, right. And you have a corner.
Yeah.
I've not tried that.
There is actually one, a Rolo Corner Muller.
Yeah.
But they used to do a chocolate cherry one. It was a special limited edition. That was so nice. So I like that one. But normally I would go for like a strawberry Muller corner or a peach Muller. You quite like the peach. If I get them in, you eat them. The peach Muller corners.
It's one of those things. I wouldn't go out to buy them.
Yeah,
but if they're there,
fridge,
I'll
you'll
eat them. Yeah.
But yeah, because there are times when I do like the yogurts, the Muller corner yogurts, but I have to have. They used to do them in Sainsbury's. They don't do them anymore. It was like a honey seeds and raisins, honey seeds and sultanas or raisins or whatever. And I used to tip that in my yogurt with the strawberry, and it was so delicious. And sometimes I would just have that in the mornings for breakfast. But they don't do it. They don't do the little pack anymore in Sainsbury's, so that's a real shame.
Oh, Aoife said, I'll have to head off at 8 at the latest. 2 hungry boys. Well, it's really good, actually. You're cooking for them as well, and they have got good taste in food.
Yeah, and that steak just sounds nice. Steak and mash. Oh,
Ray said, we are going for a curry and have a pint. Cheap and cheerful, saving for a holiday. I need the sun.
Oh my goodness,
Dermid.
Where are
That's
you?
It. Dermid. That's
Dermid.
It. So apologies to Dermid.
Dermid.
So
where are you going on holiday? Aoife, if we don't get to speak to you before, have a lovely dinner, and I'm sure the boys are going to enjoy that.
Oh yeah, they will do.
Sounds
they will do. So where is everybody got? So Ray is going for a curry and a pint, which is good. That sounds good, actually. We are. Oh no, I wasn't going to say. I said we were going to do it as a surprise,
especially if the curry place is a good curry place. Like I said, the one that was near us, it changed over hands, and it's not a.
We are in Birmingham, which has got some fantastic ones.
Yeah. But
Dearmid. Is it Dermid? Dearmid. Sorry.
But it's pronounced Dermid or Dearmid.
Dearmid. Yeah.
Oh, Dearmid. Oh, I see.
Dearmid. Have I got that right? So apologies to your brother. I'm butchering his name. Dearmid.
Because I think, Tenerife, nice, Canaries, woo. I have Tenerife again is not one that we've been to.
No, we've not done Tenerife. So that's another one of the Canary Islands. So of course, Tom was just saying he's going to Fuerteventura. So again, another place we have not been to.
But my mum and my lads like really sweet stuff. Yeah.
I can tell with that. I think.
The sand dunes. I hope you get, because when my mum and Evelyn went to see the sand dunes, but I think that's all they went to see because it was one of those day trip things. I think they were given lunch on that one, but that's all they saw were the sand dunes. I've not been to Fuerteventura.
No, we've not been to Fuerteventura or Tenerife.
Or Canaries.
No, or Gran Canaria. We've just basically been to just
Canaries. I mean, that isn't
Gran Canaria. Lanzarote is the one we've just been to. But
yeah.
The good thing is though, please let us know. When are you going again, Ray? Because you'll have to let us know what it's like. We should really consider doing Tenerife.
I think the two that I would most like to do, or the one that I would most like to do, is Canaries.
Yeah.
I mean, Gran Canaria, Canaries. The whole of the islands are called the Canaries. I would love to do Gran Canaria, and then I think Tenerife. And I think then after that probably Fuerteventura, but only because there are things I haven't really seen anything in Fuerteventura that I want to see other than the sand dunes. But in Gran Canaria, they've got this place that's they call it like Little Venice. It looks so beautiful. So I really want to go and see that. And then in Tenerife, I've seen that they've got like quite good promenades and things like that. They're not similar to Lanzarote, but better. Like they got
Yeah,
like
yeah,
shops, restaurants, and things like that. So I would definitely like to go and see that. And then the last one being Fuerteventura would be to see the sand dunes. So that's the order that I would like to do it in. But yeah, I mean, what one would you want to go and see the most?
Do you know what? I got really distracted and because everyone was talking about food, and I was just dreaming about. I thought, oh god, yeah, sponge cake. I haven't had that for a while. No, I would. Funny enough, I think, yeah, all of those ones I would like to do. Fuerteventura, for some reason, Fuerteventura does grab me. I don't know why. I'm
Really?
Gran Canaria, because Gran Canaria is the largest one of the islands, which
Mm.
we've not been to. Ray said, nice short flight. I'm not great at flying. We hope to go in June. I cannot stand flying. I really don't like it.
It's going to be really hot in June, like really hot.
Yeah, no. That's good to think. And the good thing is the Canaries is 4 hours, just over 4 hours away. Anything more than that, I just think for me, I don't know about you, Ray. It's when you're in the air, it's okay. It's the takeoff, and the thing I hate the most is turbulence. When the plane is doing that and you're shaking in your seat, that's the thing that gets me. Really do hate it. Mark, please can you bring up the pink stuff on YouTube? I will have a look at that actually after the live. Well, I've got a couple of things to do. I've got to look at Best Charlie Dolby's videos, and I will look at Aoife's the pink products. Ray said, I think booking as yet, as we have been waiting to see how the COVID restrictions were going.
Right.
Yeah. Well, actual facts, you might be all right now, Ray, because they've reduced a lot of the restrictions, or they will be doing it very, very soon.
Yeah, we're just watching it on the news before we came on, actually, about how they are now relaxing a lot of the restrictions. So I don't think it's going to be too long till.
But just be cautious, because although Britain's releasing the restrictions, doesn't mean other countries are. Now, Spain apparently, and again, this is just as at today, you will need to prove you're double jabbed. If you can't, you need to show a clear COVID test 72 hours, I think, after landing in Spain. So if you do that, you should be fine.
Yeah. Just keep yourself safe. Mask on at all times and all of that. When you get there, then take your test and stuff like that.
This is right up Evelyn Street. Aoife said Long Island New York iced tea with a dollop of sugar. Go on,
that would be Evelyn's drink, my bestie. Is she loves Long Island iced tea, and she loves a Tom Collins. She likes them strong drinks, them ones that are like, oh, I like a drink where you can't taste the alcohol. Evelyn's the complete opposite. She wants to be able to taste the alcohol. She wants to know that there's alcohol in it. I don't want to know that there's any alcohol in it, and I like to drink it like it's a smooth drink. So when I have Disaronno and Red Bull, it's like got a real almond cherry, like it's really, really nice, really delicious.
Ray said Tenerife only just stopped wearing masks outside.
Wow.
And you have to wear them outside.
I didn't realize you had to wear them outside.
Some countries did. Italy did for a long time.
Really?
Italy said you had to wear them outside.
Wow.
Even if you were wandering around the shops or just on the street, you had to wear your mask.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So Aoife said, Kelly, try honey and grate cloves and peel and grate fresh ginger mixed together.
I don't like cloves.
Well, take out the cloves.
Yeah, I would do it without the cloves.
Still lots of restrictions in Tenerife, says Ray, and lots of places require booking and to be vaccinated to get into. So do you know what? That's the trouble bits as well. Ben and Siobhan, I don't know, how is it in Washington, DC with the restrictions? Do you need to have a mask when you're going into shops and stuff, or have they lifted those restrictions?
To be quite honest, though, Ray, I think by the middle of this year, I think all that will be pretty much gone. I've got to be honest.
I'm not. It's a bit of a gamble because you don't want to book it just in case.
Yeah.
But I do know what Kelly's saying, because I think as well, bear in mind the tourist trade has suffered heavily. And if you do, the more restrictions you put on, the less passengers you can get.
Yeah.
So they may restrict them. But yeah, don't obviously check all that before you book.
Definitely check before you book, before you fly and all of that. But I have, from what is predicted on the news, I reckon things are like now starting to wind down, and we're just I think different countries are now edging towards getting back to what we would have called normal before the pandemic.
Yeah, well, I think every country's trying to get back to normal as much as they can. I don't think we will be able to go back to normal, but I think you just have to live with the virus side by side.
I think it's going to be like the flu, where you're still living life, but you're not afraid of the flu. So I think eventually that is how it will be with COVID.
So
That's how I
Aoife
think.
says, Kelly, grate fresh cloves, peel and grate fresh ginger and add Manuka honey.
Manuka honey.
Or local sweet organic honey. Give it to Mark 40 minutes before bed. Yes, I think you should. Thank you. Actually, that does sound quite nice. And is that detoxing? Is that a detoxing drink?
You won't mind cloves because you get that in echinacea.
I don't mind cloves at
Yeah,
all. I quite like cloves.
Oh,
I like all of that actually. What type of peel would you recommend? And grate fresh ginger. So yeah, I love fresh ginger.
yeah, you like ginger.
All of that I like.
You like honey.
So Ben and Siobhan from the United States, he said it's different depending on the individual states in America.
Right, yeah.
Many have removed their rules on mask wearing, but DC still has them in place, I believe.
Yeah.
That's interesting, actually. Thank you, because that's
we would still wear our masks anyway, to be quite honest.
We do actually.
Yeah.
When we go, you'll notice that actually in our videos in London, actually quite recently as well. We do wear our masks outside, purely, especially in London where it's so busy. You've got people right next to you, so I do tend to wear masks going around. But
I mean, that even before the pandemic, that was quite normal in China, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You saw people, because of the smog and everything else, you saw them wearing their masks all the time. So it was strange when they came to London that they were like, I used to see people getting on the tube, people just come from China, obviously just visiting on holidays, and they were wearing masks. And I just thought that was really strange. They're not strange now. No one's strange now.
Ray said, is that to help him sleep, the drink? Actually, right, Ray, I've got some little juice to help with the sleep. There you go. Knockout juice. I've never do you know what? That's one thing I've never been into or never done really is detoxing stuff, which I probably should.
Yeah, I mean, I have done a couple, like when you're doing like specific diets and things like that, you have to detox.
Yeah.
And a lot of them require you to detox like a week or maybe for 2 weeks, to let your body set back to zero so that you can then gradually build up whatever and all of that type of stuff. And I'm just thinking 2 weeks. It's so long to be detoxing for. But yeah, I remember when I was young and I used to do crazy things like that.
Oh no, not doing
detoxes,
getting enema or something like that. No, thank you. I think I'm too old to do that. Although, having said with the detox bit as well, I think I'm telling you guys, this works brilliant for me. You think it's weird, but I don't care. Is I actually now put headphones in, and YouTube has got loads and loads and loads of videos where it'll be things like sounds of the sea, and it'll just go on for about 10 hours. So I can just do that and I fall asleep. It sends me straight to sleep.
I don't think it's weird. I just don't think it's a good idea that you do it every night.
Yeah, because I think if I ever without it, I go, I can't sleep.
Yeah,
I can't hear the sea.
Like I just think that on the nights that you can't get to sleep, by all means, I feel like a noise machine is fine. Just use that. But I don't recommend that you use it every night, because I think that you then subconsciously and later on consciously become reliant on that, and I don't agree.
Okay.
That's what
I've got to say, it passes me right out.
Yeah.
It really does help me at all. In the end, when you get your headphones all twisted around yourself when you be moving around in bed. But apart from that, for me, I don't know why, it just works really well. So I can just go, whoosh.
That's it. And he does go to sleep. Yeah.
I'll go straight out. Really does relax me. Dear mid.
Yeah, that's what he said. Dear mid. Yeah, dear mid.
Apologise to your brother. I didn't mean to butcher his name. Dear mid.
Yeah, dear and mid together. Dear mid.
Ray said, I used to do all that when I was young. Cabbage diet, detox diet, water diet. Oh,
Did all of that. I did the cabbage diet. So I did the actual cabbage diet, and then there was ones where with the diet cabbage, the cabbage diet, but pill form. Keto, Weight Watchers, Atkins, Slimming World. I don't think there's a diet that I haven't done. Maybe Paleos. I think the Paleos might be the one where you eat like a caveman. I think that's the Paleos diet. And the other one, there's a couple more that I've done as well. I'm just trying to think
Well,
which ones they were.
I did see
the Mayo Clinic one.
I did see that documentary. Was it Louise Redknapp? She did that. So she tried to get down to a size 0. So she just did the cabbage soup diet to do that. And it was literally that all she would eat was a few things of broccoli and this cabbage soup. And it looked terrible. I just thought to myself, how could anyone go on that diet?
If you make it right, it is nice, but you have to make it right. And I remember, like, when my mum used to do it, I didn't mind it, and you would just go to the pot and you just eat it. But the problem is, as with many diets, you get tired of having the same thing. Now, throughout this cabbage soup diet, I think you have cabbage soup the first 1 or 2 days or whatever it is, and then you start to reintroduce, or you might have it for a week, and then you start to reintroduce food and stuff like that. But even though you're eating the food, you still have to carry on eating the cabbage soup diet. So even though you're eating the food, so once you've done the detox part, which is just eating the cabbage soup, you still have to still continue eating the cabbage soup while you're enjoying all the other things.
Yeah, but you've got to enjoy life.
I know.
If you're just having
But when you're in your 20s, you just do all of that sort of nonsense, don't you? Weight is really important to you in your 20s. Really, it's really.
Is this what women
top
do?
of the list? Yeah.
I was going to say, because I don't know many guys that would do this.
Well, you see, now I had this discussion with one of the guys that I used to work with, and I used to work in hotels when I was younger, and I remember him saying, "Oh yeah, I got to get to the gym and blah blah blah." And I turned around to him and I said, "Do men actually worry about that?" He goes, "Yeah, we do." And I was so shocked that men worried about, because you used to see all types of men going out with women and all of this. But it was only really impressed upon the women to look good. And so when he said, "Oh yeah, men won't," I was like, "Really?"
No, men do, but like I said, they wouldn't. I don't know any guy that would just have a few broccolis and some cabbage.
Oh no. But there are ones that will do the protein one, where they're just eating chicken and think, "Oh no, couldn't do it."
Anyway, Ray said it's a short fix, no good for normal family. I just eat when I'm hungry and what I want.
Yeah,
good for you, Ray. And also as well, like I said, in moderation on anything. And also, apparently, when they've done studies on people that are thin, that's the exact mentality they have. They eat what they want, when they want, and when they're hungry. And I think it's that thing. If you think, "I can't eat,"
you become obsessive.
Well, not only that, but then because you keep thinking about food, I can't eat, then you are making yourself hungry. If you eat what you want when you want, it's just making sure that you eat consciously. That's the main thing. Then you should be okay. Aoife said, "Kelly, grate fresh cloves, peel and grate fresh ginger and mix in honey and give it to Mark. You could probably mix with milk or water." I could try it with water. I like the taste of the milk. It almost sounds like a chai.
Yeah.
It does sound a bit like a chai. Is this your own recipe, Aoife, or is this something that you'd recommended or heard from something else? 40 minutes before bed. And Ray said, "It's more popular in men than you think." I think, do you know what? I think Ray's right. From friends of mine, male friends of mine, would never admit that they were on a diet.
Yeah.
But I can see that they've lost weight.
Yeah.
So, but I think men are more likely, I'm just generalizing there, but men are more likely just to keep it to themselves if they're losing weight.
I mean, for many years as I was growing up, I thought men didn't have sweet tooths. I thought that was just a woman's thing, because well, only because every time you offered a guy a sweet or chocolate, they'd always say no. And my dad was very much like that. "Oh no, I'm not going to eat sweets and stuff like that." And it was only as I got up, I remember working at another place. It was like this call center place. And Martin, the guy's name was, and I remember offering Martin I think I had M&Ms or something like that, and he goes, "Oh, do you know what?" He goes, "I really do like M&Ms, but I'm not going to have any." And I was like, "Really?" I goes, "Oh, do you have a sweet tooth?" He goes, "Yeah, I got really big." And I was so shocked. I was like, "Really?" Because every man you offer sweets to or whatever, they never ever want any. He goes, "Yeah, I got a really big sweet tooth." But all the men in my family, not one of them doesn't have they all have sweet tooths in my family. But just as I was growing up, my dad and my granddad, as my granddad got into later years, then he then started to eat sort of like sweets and chocolates and stuff like that. But prior to that, the majority of men in my family, they'd be, oh no, no, no. But I didn't realize they were just trying to keep the sweet tooth under control. But yeah, they all had sweet teeth.
Ray said it's more popular. Yeah, so she said my cousin was the very thin, and I was the fat one. Yet she ate all the rubbish, and I never put a lid on. Do you know what that's the annoying thing when you got somebody who does that? Ray said my husband says he never ate sweet stuff till he met me. It's like this one. I was just saying, do you know what? I never ate chocolate, and now I eat them all the time because Kelly's always got them in the house.
Do you know what? Because Mark, when I met Mark, he only ate for sustenance, right? This man was down at the gym and doing whatever it was, blah, blah, blah. And he would just eat boiled vegetables, literally just boiled vegetables. And I just thought, oh my God. But he just ate for sustenance. Now, I'll be lucky if there's anything left in the kitchen when I go in there, if it's not meat. I'll be lucky if there's anything left.
But you know what, actually, I've actually lost weight doing it. And I think a lot of it's down to the fact that what I would like to say, eat what I want when I want, but I just try and limit it to 1 or 2 day times. And that does help.
I don't know about that because whenever I see him eating something, it's normally something of mine.
Charlie. So Charlie Dolby's got put his new channel on. Yeah, I'm doing my video now. So anybody that's interested, it's on Charlie's video now, Charlie Dolby.
Yeah,
that's the video, and I think he's got the icon on there right now. Yeah, he said he just never buys it.
Yeah,
I know. So that makes sense.
Because when Mark, when I do the shopping list, I go, right, what do you want? Oh, just the usual, right? Now his usual is going to be leeks, tomatoes, whatever. But I buy snacks because I'm thinking to myself, oh, I will fancy some crisps, or oh, I will fancy some chocolate, or whatever. And sometimes we order things and then I send it to Ben and Siobhan. So if Mark pops to the shops, I'll be like, oh yeah, can you get me some crisps or whatever? And then I'll be like, well, oh, I'm going to open these crisps. Oh yeah, can I have some? Well, what do you mean? You just went to the shops. Where's your snacks? Where's your snacks?
They are my snacks.
You see what I'm saying?
Aoife said, cloves and ginger with honey are for Mark, not you, Kelly. Oh, really? Is that specific? Does it help men more? That's interesting. Fresh cloves, grate them and peel, and grate fresh ginger and add honey. Benish, we like those parcels. So yeah, we try to mark 40 minutes before bed. There we are.
Okay.
You have to try that one.
All right.
So we like those parcels. we must send you guys some more actually, because we like to send Ben and Siobhan stuff from the UK that you're missing in the US.
Yeah. But I know you brought a load of stuff back from for Christmas, or have you finished that now?
Oh, it's an aphrodisiac. Ah.
So why are you saying not for me then? Why are you saying not for me?
Increases testosterone.
Oh,
there you are.
Oh, this chair is like.
Yeah, that is the chair. That's not Kelly.
Us.
Yeah, all right. Stop moving it.
Just saying.
Oh gosh.
Is that something you might try, Ray?
Yeah, there you go.
The Valentine's is coming.
Yeah, exactly. Just say to your husband, yeah, I've made you this. There you go.
Yeah.
Just drink it.
Just drink it.
But thank you, Eva. Thank you for letting us know. There you go. A little tip. So for those of you that want an aphrodisiac, it is
for the males. That is
for the males. It's fresh cloves. Grate them with peel and grate fresh ginger and add honey and give it 40 minutes before bed. Oh, to be honest, we're still getting through the last parcel, says Ben and Siobhan, and the millions of bars I brought back from Xmas trip. Oh yeah, of course.
Because I knew you would have brought back loads anyway from Christmas, but I thought you would have finished our last parcel.
Well, actually, I'm still getting through your stuff. So there you go. These are amazing. Pumpkin spice, Werther's original. Ben and Siobhan sent me. Thank you so much. There aren't many left in there. I have about 2 or 3 a day at least.
I would have thought more than 2 or 3 a day because the beans that were there are gone.
Oh yeah, I had the beans. They all went, and most of the stuff's gone actually.
If it's lying around here, that's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna munge it.
Yeah.
I think what else we've got here? All the popcorn's gone. All of it. That pumpkin was my favourite though. The pumpkin spice one was.
And
amazing.
then you ate the pizza one as well.
Oh, Mark, it's not a detox. It's a testosterone boosting aphrodisiac. There you go. See, this is what we like about Mark and Kelly's trips, tips, and these. You can learn a lot. I never knew that as well. From the cloves. Great. Is this your own recipe, or is this something you read about? Cloves, fresh cloves. Grate them with peel. What peel though? Any peel.
Orange peel, lemon peel.
Could be any type of peel. There you go. You heard it here first on a fresh. Right now, one thing I'll do. Oh, Ray said, no, just a bath and early night for me and the curry. I'll get out. My bones will hurt too much. Right now, one thing we like to do is our little tip for the week, which is one thing I've been doing. So I have found some crackers that I really, really like. Again, apologies there from Waitrose, but I'm going to grab them as well. I want you. You haven't tried them yet.
I haven't tried them yet. I know that half the pack has gone already, and he only got them yesterday. Literally, he just picked them up yesterday, and now I think more than half the packet is gone. More than half the packet is gone.
So I only discovered them because, like I said, a colleague bought me some for Christmas, and
she didn't buy you these ones.
Not these ones, no. So I bought. So I tried these ones. So these are their number one, and I don't often go into Waitrose. I only went in because she got us addicted to those biscuits that we reviewed. So this is the fig, plum, cranberry, and wheat biscuits. So they're actually savoury, but they have a quite little sweet taste to them. So there you are.
Look, he's even opened this packet.
Yeah, well, I bought them. I'm eating them.
Right, but I mean, like, honestly.
So show the camera. So that's what they're like. This is my recommendation, but you haven't tried them yet, so give them a go.
Well, I'm lucky.
Ray got the biscuits. Did you?
Lucky that there's some there.
Go on then, try. Tell me what you think. So these are, like I said, these are savoury ones. This is my new recommendation. I'm not sure if Kelly will like them, but it's fig and plum and cranberry. It's got a really nice fruity flavour to it. What do you think?
It's nice. For me, it's just a tad a bit too salty.
Really? Oh, I think these are amazing.
But for me, I would have to have them with a little bit of butter.
They are savoury, but they go really well with cheese. So that's my.
No, they're good.
Tip of the week.
They're better than plain biscuits.
Where said I've not opened them yet. I've got them in, but she goes, I've not opened them yet. I've got them in my bedroom. Please do try them. They are our absolute favourites at the moment. I've got to say.
I think there might be one left in the box. I think. Why are you pointing to me for?
I didn't touch the new box.
Are you mad? He opened them over here, and then he's been eating them, and then I must have had at least 3 out of that box.
I've got 3. I bought 3 boxes, right? 3 boxes. Now there's 1 biscuit left, and that was only a few days ago.
That was not a few days ago. You went last week. A few days ago.
There's 6 in the box. No, 8 in the box. 6 in the box. I think there's 8 in the box.
Most people will eat 4 in one sitting.
I've got to say, so this is my new thing for the week. Now, Ray, I've got the biscuits. I've got them open yet, but in my bedroom. So yeah, do try them. I was going to say that's our recommend, but those biscuits are way, way, way superior to these ones.
Yeah.
But these are still nice. If you get a chance.
The olives. I mean, we've got one here.
Yeah.
These are really, really good olives.
But they are expensive. £4 for those.
They're expensive and they're not pitted, but they're giant and the taste is delicious.
Spanish ones.
And the other thing, which we've got here because Mark's replenished them, is this one. Yeah, there you go. It's delicious. Absolutely delicious.
So Ben and Siobhan have got to go. They said, we're biking to the Washington Monument and going all the way to the top on tour. See you soon. Have a fantastic time. Thank you for joining us again.
Thank you.
Take care.
Catch you soon.
Yeah, so Aoife said, now this is interesting. Aoife said, try the blood type diet. Now, this was actually a big phase, actually. And I remember in the 90s. So they were saying you should eat, I think the book was called Eat Right for Your Type. And the idea was that whatever your blood type was, this doctor, I forget the doctor who wrote it, but made a list of foods you should eat and foods you should avoid. Now, one person who I used to work with many, many years ago actually said they swore by it because I think I forget their blood type, but they were told to avoid mushrooms according to this book. And they did. And they said whenever they had mushrooms, they realized that was what was making them feel lethargic as well.
Yeah.
My only problem is I don't know what my blood type is. But
is it on your birth certificate? Is blood type?
No, it's not.
It's not.
No, it's not. I did check that. It's not.
It's crazy that it's not on your blood.
I asked my mum, she doesn't know. So
yeah, my mum wouldn't know.
So I've no idea, but I'm sure there's a way we could get.
And I have had blood tests.
Yeah. But that's another thing. I've had blood tests, but they never tell you. Yeah. They never tell you your blood type.
I can imagine that would be a good diet because it would tell you, because especially if you're from different parts of the world and from your heritage, would have an effect on what food you should and shouldn't eat.
Well, that's the thing. So, Aoife, would you recommend that? Oh, see, Ivy said that I never knew my blood type till I had a baby. But you know, it's interesting that because I have had several blood type. That is. Yeah, that's what I thought. But I've had several blood tests, and they never tell you your blood type. It just.
Did you have to have a blood test? You know when you broke your leg?
Yeah.
You had to have a blood test then, did you?
Yeah, so I had to have a blood test.
Yeah, and it's just funny how they don't tell you, isn't it?
And also as well, I think for a routine checkup, they said we want to do a whole checkup on you, so I had to do blood tests and all that. It's all fine, but I had high blood pressure at one stage. And then they tested my blood type. I said, no, you're fine. But they never told me what my blood type was. No. So that's it. Unless you have something like that, I never know what my blood type is. So it would be interesting. But I don't know if anybody else has tried the Eat Right for Your Type diet, where you
it's Eat Right for Your Blood Type.
Yeah, Eat Right for Your that's what the book was called, Eat Right for Your Type. But it's Eat Right for Your Blood Type group. So Aoife, have you tried that and does it work? Ivy said, ask them next time. I'm sure they have it on the records with the NHS. They probably will. I hope they will.
No, but I wonder if I could ring my GP.
Oh yeah, and ask, what's my blood type?
Yeah, can you let me know what my blood type is?
Interesting. But I don't know if there's any merit to it or not. I don't know. But
it would be good to try it though, because like if there was supposed to be specific foods that I may not be eating, it might be a good idea to, because I always think bread is one of those ones that you should avoid, and I do like bread.
I love bread though. Oh,
well, you like it in a different way. You use it as a filler. You love the bread and blah blah blah.
I couldn't do you know what? I did stop eating bread for a while, and I just started to crave it. You know, like fresh bread with tomatoes. And the thing I craved the most was really fresh bread. You know, like the French baguettes, that type of thing. Ivy said, "Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I would find out. A lot of people I know, young, are doing it. Okay.
Yeah, I think I will just try it because I feel like my mum says with me, I just have to look at food and I just put on the weight.
I've said, so I was going to say, Ivy said, oh, I love bread and butter. Yeah, that's the thing. And I've noticed that if you do give up bread, you do crave it.
When you do Atkins or when you do keto, you become unreasonably obsessed with bread. And like I've never really been a big bread eater anyway. There are days that I can go without bread, but sometimes you can eat bread subconsciously as well and not know that you're eating bread. But I don't eat a lot of sandwiches, but if I do, I love toasted sandwiches. So like on the weekends, might make me a bacon toasted sandwich or sausage toasted sandwich or something like that. And then I don't eat bread late. That's one of those things, because if it's like about 8 o'clock and I'm hungry, I might make a ham and cheese toasted sandwich maybe. But if I'm hungry at night, like say quite late or whatever, because I've been up for ages, because sometimes I don't go to sleep till like 1-2 o'clock time. If I'm hungry, let's say at 11, I would never gear towards a sandwich or bread. Like I wouldn't say, I'll have a piece of toast, but you would.
Oh yeah,
you would have a piece of toast.
I love. Well, that's what I do sometimes in the evening. If I'm hungry, I just have some toast.
Yeah.
Only for convenience, really.
For convenience, yeah, but it's never something that I get. I don't know why, but it's never my go-to.
Oh, lovely.
I'll have a piece of ham on its own, or sausages or something like that.
Ivy's so right. French baguette is the best. Now, one of Kelly's favourite tipples when I make you breakfast. So sometimes I'll do a special, what I call my little special breakfast baguette. So it'll be the breakfast baguette. I cut that in half, and I add in a couple of hash browns, and then I put in a couple of sausages and a couple of bacon.
Yeah, but it's only been like once or twice. Because normally I tend to have one or the other. So if Mark's going to put hash browns, I don't tend to have bread. And if there's no hash browns, then I will have bread. But there's only been twice. One was a baguette and one was a toasted sandwich. And I actually had.
Oh, that's interesting. So Ivy said we eat chapati a lot, but we have a flour that is really healthy for you. It's called chaki atta. Have I pronounced that properly? Is it chaki atta or chakai atta? I weirdly haven't gained since changing the flour. I've not heard of that. Because you use chickpea flour, don't you? Is it gram flour?
Yeah, if I'm doing what you call it, gâteau brésil. So if I'm doing like the fried aubergine, I will use the chickpea flour. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. So that's with the chapatis. Because you have that pronounced beautifully the first time.
Oh, thank you.
Found this on YouTube. Oh, you found the recipe on that. Sorry, that's Aoife saying about the recipe. Right. Okay, that's interesting. So I have to try that as well, because one of the Mauritian dishes you like is the dal pori.
Yeah.
Which is obviously not like the chapati, but a similar sort of roti type thing.
That's with split peas.
Yeah, with split peas.
Yeah.
Which is delicious. But we'll have to have a look at the chaki atta flour. Interesting.
You make chapatis, but you were going to try rotis at one point.
I did. Do you know what I did? Yeah, I was gonna. I never got.
Yeah, you never got that because we've got the tower.
Yeah, we got the tower. So I was going to do. I have made chapatis before, but they were never brilliant. An Asian friend of mine, she showed me how to make them. But mine weren't. I couldn't get them round. They end up being this sort of weird sort of blob shape.
Yeah.
But I followed the instructions as well. They tasted nice, but I think I did them too thick. They got to be mega thin.
Right.
And she was always saying as well, when you cook them, they should sort of puff up like that when you cook them. A couple of mine did, but not all of them.
Right.
Well, guys, it's been nearly 2 hours.
Wow.
So I think we're going to leave it there for today. Again, thank you so much for joining. We had such fun as well. Thank you for all your contributions and definitely the recipes from you guys as well. I'm just going to say I'm off to get some clothes and some. But Aoife, thank you so much for those as well, and everybody else as well for
contributing
and comments as well. That's it from another Mark and Kelly's Trips, Tips and Things for this week. Have a fantastic weekend, guys. We will be back Tuesday, 6 p.m. UK time as always. Whatever you do this weekend, have a good one. Enjoy. It's supposed to be a nice day tomorrow, especially. As I say, we'll be back on Tuesday. Look after yourselves above all, and we will look forward to seeing you in the next live.
And don't forget, if you can think of any podcasts, please do let me know. You can message me on one of the videos or whatever. But if you think of really good uplifting podcast subjects, I like to sort of like put out the positivity. So anything sort of like light that you might find interesting, and it would really help me if you came up with a couple of subjects that I could look into.
There we go.
There you go.
So, all right. Anyway, take care of yourself, guys, and we will see you hopefully on Tuesday. Oh, crime podcast. Oh, well, that's one to think about. Thank you, Ivy. Guys, look after yourself. Take care, and remember, you're never too old to have fun. We will see you in the next live Tuesday. Take care. Bye for now.
Bye for now.